in the middle of Psuke de Zimra, we say the paragraph Mizmor LeTodah, which corresponds, we mentioned, to make mention of the Korban Todah. And the Midrash Rabbah says that all of the Mizmorim will be batal, all of the praises which we say in Psuke de Zimra will one day be batal, other than this paragraph of Mizmor LeTodah. Therefore, the Beis Yosef quotes in the Orchos Chaim that one should take care to say this paragraph in particular, this paragraph of Huda'ah, of appreciation, of praising Hashem, extra slowly and with some level of rejoicing manner, whether that's some form of singing or otherwise, but to say it in a little bit of a more upbeat tone and a little bit more slowly. There is debate as to whether one should sit or stand while reciting this paragraph, but clearly the Ashkenazi minhag is certainly to stand. Now, the Ramah quotes a number of days in which we omit the recitation of this paragraph of Mizmor LeTodah, and those correspond to the days in which the Korban Todah were not brought. So certainly we do not recite it on any Shabbos or any Yom Tov. And additionally, we do not recite it on Chol Hamoed Pesach. The reason for Chol Hamoed Pesach being that typically korbanos were brought without chametz. Only any bread which was brought was typically matzos. The Korban Todah, however, differed in that regard, in that it came with challah bread. So therefore, because it's chametz, there was no possibility of bringing it throughout all of Pesach, and therefore we skip Mizmor LeTodah for the entire duration of Pesach, even Chol Hamoed as well. There is debate as to whether that extends to Erev Pesach. The Ashkenazi minhag certainly is that it extends as well to Erev Pesach, which the Magen Avraham quotes. That Magen Avraham explains that the reason is because since there is less time to finish eating the Korban Todah, there was a concern that they would have to then go ahead and burn it, which would be inappropriate to unnecessarily cause and go ahead and burn kachim, and therefore they would not bring it on Erev Pesach, and thus we do not recite Mizmor LeTodah on Erev Pesach as well. There are those that want to, on that basis, extend that even to Erev Yom Kippur and even Erev Tisha B'Av. However, the Ramah does in fact quote that Erev Yom Kippur we skip that as well, because of the reasoning being that also that we have less time to consume the Korban Todah. I would have to be concluded, but well before Shkia, and thus for the same concern of having to burn the kachim unnecessarily, there as well we do not recite Mizmor LeTodah. Now, Erev Tisha B'Av is interesting because someone make the same claim. However, the Magen Avraham also points out that is incorrect, because on Bizman HaMikdash, Tisha B'Av was a holiday, and they would even bring the Korban Todah on Tisha B'Av, and therefore we should recite it on Erev Tisha B'Av. So there's a lot of details exactly when we do or do not say it, but the bottom line understanding here is that it replaces on some level the Korban Todah. Obviously it can't fully replace, but it does correspond to the Korban Todah. It's the closest we can get to the Korban Todah. It's meant to be recited in an upbeat, rejoiceful manner, thanking Hashem for any good which we have in our lives, and it's omitted any time in which we would not bring the Korban Todah Bizman HaMikdash. Have a fantastic day.